ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 10, Text number 4. कामं ववर्ष पर्ग्याय। कामं ववर्ष पर्जन्यः सर्वकामदुघामहि। शिशिचुष्म व्रजान् गावः व्रजान् वगावः पयसोधवस्तिर्मूढा। कामं ववर्ष पर्जन्यः कामं ववर्ष पर्जन्यः सर्वकामदुगामहि सर्वकामदुगामहि शिशिचुस्म व्रजान् गावः शिशिचुस्म व्रजान् गावः पयसोदा वसतिर्मुदा पयसोदा वसतिर्मुदा कामम everything needed Varsha was showered Parajanya rain Sarva everything Kama necessities Duga producer Mahi the land Shishichuhasma moisten Vrajan pasturing grounds Gavaha the cow Payasa udasvitaha due to swollen milk bag Muda because of a joyful attitude Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada During the reign of Maharaj Yudhishthir, the clouds showered all the water that people needed and the earth produced all the necessities of man in profusion. Due to its fatty milk bag and cheerful attitude, the cow used to moisten the grazing ground with milk. So please repeat. During the reign of Maharaj Yudhishthir, the clouds showered all the water that people needed, and the earth produced all the necessities of man in profusion. Due to its fatty bag, milk bag, and cheerful attitude, the cows used to moisten the grazing ground with milk. Purport. The basic principle of economic development is centered on land and cows. The necessities of human society are food grains, fruits, milk, minerals, clothing, wood, etc. One requires all these items to fulfill the material needs of the body. Certainly, one does not require flesh and fish or iron tools and machinery. During the regime of Maharaj Yudhishthir, all over the world there were regulated rainfalls. Rainfalls are not in the control of the human being. The heavenly king Indradeva is the controller of rains and the servant of the Lord. When the Lord is obeyed by the king and the people under the king's administration, there are regulated rains from the horizon, and these rains are the causes of all varieties of production on the land. Not only do regulated rains help ample production of grains and fruits, but when they combine with astronomical influences, there is ample production of valuable stones and pearls. Grains and vegetables can sumptuously feed a man and animals, and a fatty cow delivers enough milk to supply a man sumptuously with vigor and vitality. If there is enough milk, enough grains, enough fruit, enough cotton, enough silk, and enough jewels, then why do the people need cinemas, houses of prostitution, slaughterhouses, etc.? What is the need of an artificial, luxurious life of cinema, cars, radio, flesh, and hotels? Has the civilization produced anything but quarreling individually, nationally? Has this civilization enhanced the cause of equality and fraternity by sending thousands of men into a hellish factory in the war fields at the whims of a particular man? It is said here that the cows used to moisten the pasturing land with milk because their milk bags were fatty and the animals were joyful. Do they not require therefore proper protection for a joyful life by being fed with a sufficient quantity of grass in the field? Why should men kill cows for their selfish purposes? Why should men not be satisfied with grains, fruits and milk, which combined together can produce hundreds and thousands of palatable dishes? Why are these slaughterhouses all over the world to kill innocent animals? Maharaj Parikshit, grandson of Maharaj Yudhishthir, while touring his vast kingdom, saw a black man attempting to kill a cow. The king at once arrested the butcher and chastised him sufficiently. Should not a king or executive head protect the lives of the poor animals who are unable to defend themselves? Is this humanity? Are not the animals of a country citizens also? Then why are they allowed to be butchered in organized slaughterhouses? Are these the signs of equality, fraternity and non-violence? Therefore, in contrast with the modern advanced civilized form of government, an autocracy like Maharaj Yudhishthir is by far superior to so-called democracy, in which animals are killed and a man less than an animal is allowed to cast votes for another less than animal man. We are all creatures of material nature. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said that the Lord himself is the seed-giving father and material nature is the mother of all living beings in all shapes. Thus Mother Material Nature has enough foodstuff both for animals and for men by the grace of the Father Almighty, Sri Krishna. The human being is the elder brother of all other living beings. He is endowed with intelligence more powerful than animals for realizing the course of nature and the indications of the Almighty Father. Human civilization should depend on the production of material nature without artificially attempting economic development to turn the world into a chaos of artificial greed and power only for the purpose of artificial luxuries and sense gratification. This is but the life of dogs and hogs. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Iti Namine. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Kamam Vavarsha Prarjanya Sarva Kama Dugha Mahi Shishitosma Vajan Gavaha Payasodha Sabatir Mudha. During the reign of Maharaj Yudhishthir, the clouds showered all the water that the people needed, and the earth produced all the necessities of man in profusion. Due to its fatty milk bag and cheerful attitude, the cows used to moisten the grazing ground with milk. It's such a wonderful period. Everything available in abundance except the rain. Rain is available as much as needed, not like floods and so on, hurricanes and floods and so on. So it's very interesting. Yudhishthira Maharaj, when he was ruling, all these wonderful things were happening there, and Srila Prabhupada analyzes it so beautifully. Why it happened? Because the king is working under the guidance of great Mahajans like Bhishma Deva and Lord Krishna we saw last time. And because of that, he is taking proper care of everybody. And people were performing yajna. So the rain comes from yajna. So it is said that in the Dwapar Yuga, mostly everybody, especially Brahmanas, will be performing Agni Hotra every day, every 2 times at least in a day. And that created an atmosphere for so much rain to come. Appropriate, the proper way. And when the rain is there, then the grass is there. Of course, now we are cutting grass and making buildings, cutting the field, the grass. There used to be so much land left where no crops were grown because grass was grown so that the cows can be taken care of. Now cows are all kept in the shed. They don't go for grazing, etc. They just are fed some different things, including meat, to get a better milk. Better in the sense having more fats and this and that. So it's not a natural milk what we drink. It's all artificial. Although cow is giving natural milk, but the things which are fed to her also come out with the milk. So that is just gone now. Big developed countries, where is that happening? And recently we went to Alachua in Florida. There they have some few cows, and that whole property, ISKCON property, is about 126 acres. Out of that, I think more than 120 acres are just left. I asked what's happening here. They said nothing, just it's for the cows. So they are trying to keep the cows naturally, even in countries like America. There are of course some places there to keep that, but most of the time in the villages of America that may happen some places.